Your body is always sending signals, and one of the most overlooked messengers is your feet. Strange spots, cracked heels, swelling, or even bad odors may seem harmless at first, but in many cases they can act as early warnings of something much bigger: trouble with your liver. Research shows that liver problems often reveal themselves through circulation issues, vitamin deficiencies, and toxin buildup, all of which can show up in the lower legs and feet. But before we begin, let us know in the comments below where you're watching from and your age. We love seeing our community from all over the world. Have you ever noticed changes in your feet that worried you? Do you think seniors or adults are tested too little or too much for liver health? We reply to as many comments as possible with helpful tips, and your story might encourage others too. And of course, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our weekly health updates. Why the feet? Because they're the farthest point from your heart and liver, which means any weakness in circulation or detoxification often appears here first. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Hepatology highlighted that patients with chronic liver disease frequently showed skin changes, spider veins, and swelling in the lower legs, long before other symptoms appeared. This video will break down the 6 most important foot signs that may be connected to your liver, from discoloration to fungal infections. Each clue tells a story about what's happening inside your body. Stay with me until the very end, because the final section will show you not just what to look for, but how to take control of your liver health before small signs turn into big problems. When it comes to liver problems, your feet can reveal more than you think. One of the earliest warning signs is red or brown discoloration on the lower legs and feet. According to a study in the Journal of Clinical and Experimental Hepatology, skin pigmentation changes are common in patients with chronic liver disease because of poor circulation and toxin buildup. What may look like harmless spots could actually point to a stressed liver struggling to filter blood properly. Another visible clue is the presence of spider veins or varicose veins around the feet and ankles. These small web-like vessels form when the liver cannot regulate hormones effectively, leading to higher estrogen levels. Elevated estrogen weakens blood vessel walls, and the first place you'll see the damage is in the lower legs. Doctors often associate spider veins with cirrhosis, but even early-stage liver dysfunction can create these changes. Cracked heels are another telltale sign. While they might seem like a simple skin issue, persistent cracks can indicate deficiencies in essential vitamins and fatty acids. Since the liver plays a major role in producing bile, which helps absorb fat-soluble nutrients like vitamins A, D, E, and K, a struggling liver means the skin loses the building blocks it needs. Research published in Dermatoendocrinology has linked chronic vitamin deficiencies with visible skin and heel problems. You may also notice persistent itching, burning, or inflammation in the feet. While often misdiagnosed as plantar fasciitis or dermatitis, this can sometimes signal bile backup in the liver. Histamine release and poor detoxification can make the soles feel irritated, especially at night. These visible changes are not random. They're early signals that your liver may need help. The key is not to ignore them, but to recognize them as red flags that deserve attention. The connection between your liver and your feet may seem unusual at first, but science explains it clearly. The liver is the body's main detoxification hub. When it struggles, whether from poor diet, medications, or disease, the effects ripple through circulation, hormone balance, and nutrient absorption. These disruptions often appear first in the lower legs and feet. One major cause is circulatory stress. The liver filters blood before it returns to the heart. If the liver is congested or scarred, blood flow slows down, creating poor circulation. A study in the World Journal of Hepatology found that patients with advanced liver problems frequently experienced edema and discoloration in the feet due to vascular strain. This is why swelling, pitting edema, or red-brown patches often show up far from the liver itself. Another factor is hormonal imbalance. When the liver cannot properly metabolize hormones, estrogen levels rise. Elevated estrogen weakens blood vessels, which explains spider veins and varicose veins appearing in the ankles and calves. This hormonal disruption is well documented in cirrhosis patients, but can also occur in earlier stages of liver dysfunction. Nutrient malabsorption plays a key role too. The liver produces bile, which helps the body absorb fats and fat-soluble vitamins. When bile flow is impaired, deficiencies in vitamins A, D, E, and K can develop. This directly affects the skin, leading to cracked heels, dry patches, and even brittle toenails. Research in the Journal of the American Academy of Dermatology confirms that chronic nutrient deficiencies often manifest in foot and nail changes. Finally, toxin buildup is a critical cause. When the liver cannot filter properly, histamines and other byproducts accumulate. This can trigger itching, inflammation, and fungal overgrowth in the feet. In simple terms, the liver's overload shows itself in the most distant, vulnerable areas. Your feet. The feet are not just distant body parts. They are windows into what's happening deep inside. The liver and feet are connected through blood circulation, nerve pathways, and nutrient exchange. When the liver struggles, these systems are disrupted, and the results often show up in the most vulnerable areas. The feet. One strong link is fluid balance. The liver helps regulate proteins like albumin, which maintain fluid in the blood vessels. If liver function declines, albumin drops, causing fluid to leak into tissues. This leads to swollen feet and ankles, known as edema. Research published in the New England Journal of Medicine confirms that hypoalbuminemia is one of the earliest markers of liver dysfunction, and swelling in the feet is a visible outcome. Another connection lies in nerve health. Poor liver function can affect blood sugar balance and insulin resistance. Over time, this may damage peripheral nerves, especially in the feet and hands. That's why some people with liver disease report burning, tingling, or hot sensations in their feet, often misdiagnosed as neuropathy. These symptoms reflect deeper metabolic imbalances. The immune system also plays a role. A weak liver cannot filter toxins effectively, allowing fungal organisms like Candida to thrive. This is why toenail fungus and skin infections are common in people with compromised liver health. A review in the Journal of Medical Microbiology found that systemic fungal infections are significantly higher in patients with chronic liver conditions. Lastly, nutrient delivery is critical. Without proper bile flow, the body struggles to absorb essential fatty acids and vitamins needed for skin and tissue repair. The feet, being under constant pressure, reveal the damage quickly through cracks, dryness, and slow-healing wounds. This chain reaction highlights how central the liver is to maintaining even the most distant parts of your body. The good news is that many of the foot problems linked to liver stress can be reduced or even prevented through simple lifestyle changes. Protecting your liver is not only about avoiding disease, it's about making choices that keep your body's detox system strong and efficient. The first step is diet. Excess sugar, refined carbs, and alcohol overload the liver and fuel fat accumulation. Studies in the Journal of Hepatology show that reducing added sugars and processed foods dramatically lowers the risk of fatty liver disease. Instead, focus on whole foods, leafy greens, cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, lean proteins, and healthy fats from sources like olive oil and fish. These support bile flow, nutrient absorption, and repair processes. Hydration is equally important. Water helps the liver flush out toxins and improve circulation, reducing swelling in the feet and ankles. Aim for consistent hydration throughout the day rather than large amounts at once. Adding lemon or herbal teas can support gentle detoxification. Movement is another key lifestyle choice. Regular walking, stretching, or low-impact exercise improves circulation, reduces fluid buildup in the feet, and supports overall liver function. A study published in Liver International confirmed that physical activity enhances insulin sensitivity and reduces fat in the liver, lowering the burden on this vital organ. Avoiding unnecessary medications, especially those known to strain the liver, is another critical step. Always consult with a healthcare professional before long-term use of over-the-counter drugs. Supporting your body with sufficient sleep and stress management also strengthens liver resilience, as chronic stress hormones can worsen inflammation. In short, a healthy liver means healthy feet. By making small, consistent choices, nutrient-rich meals, hydration, movement, and rest, you give your liver the tools it needs to keep toxins low, circulation strong, and your entire body in balance. Your feet may seem like the last place to look for liver problems, but they often give some of the earliest clues. From discoloration and spider veins to swelling, cracks, or fungal changes, these outward signs reflect deeper issues inside the body. They aren't random. They are signals that your liver may be under stress and in need of attention. The science is clear. The liver plays a critical role in circulation, hormone balance, detoxification, and nutrient absorption. When these systems begin to falter, the effects appear in the most distant parts of the body, the feet. Recognizing these signs early allows you to take meaningful steps to protect your health long before more serious problems arise. By making better lifestyle choices, like reducing sugar, eating more vegetables, staying hydrated, moving regularly, and supporting overall wellness, you can strengthen your liver and improve circulation, energy, and skin health. Even small adjustments can make a noticeable difference, not just for your liver but for your entire body. Remember, these foot symptoms are clues, not final answers. Only a healthcare professional can properly diagnose liver conditions. But when you pay attention to what your body is showing you, you give yourself the best chance to stay healthy, active, and strong. In the end, your feet don't just carry you through life. They may also be carrying an important message about your liver health. Listening to them could be one of the smartest steps you ever take.